Hi, I'm Buddy Love for Earl Ingram, Philadelphia.
Spencer, you're up.
Hi, I'm Spencer Steinbrecher from Los Angeles.
We'll turn around. There you go. And action.
So what exactly do you do down here?
Down here, I read.
How could you possibly read and still do your job?
I'm not answerable to you. I'm answerable to the chief.
Jeez, man, I'm just asking.
Do my job, okay?
Yeah, I see that.
I mean, I do okay. I move around. I mean, I read a bit.
It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't distract you?
Doesn't get in your way.
Doesn't get in your way? The reading?
No, I mean, I'm watching two gauges. Well, four actually, but the two main ones, those are the ones you gotta keep your eyes on. The other two are auxiliary.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, those two main gauges, those are the ones, man. 'Cause if they go, well,
Yeah.
I mean, those two, if they redline, man, I'm telling you, you are fucked. Totally fucked.
What about the auxiliary?
What about it? I do nothing. I do nothing, man. I ain't supposed to touch a thing. If that thing goes, the larboard or starboard, all I do is I make a call up to the bridge, then I call the chief, and that over.
And then you use the auxiliary, right?
No. I don't use no auxiliary. You don't have that thing has an automatic oil feed.
So then why is there an auxiliary gauge?
It's for the standby, all right? Standby.
Oh.
You don't have you don't have a standby on automatic oil feed. You just got those two main gauges, all right? That's the only thing.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And you keep an eye on them?
All right. And you keep an eye on them, huh?
What do you mean keep an eye? The engine's dead, man. That's it. The gauges are down. They're dead. That's it.
I'm
Uh-huh.
constantly watching. That's my job.
I'm constantly watching them. I thought that was the last one. I'm constantly watching them, all right? That's my job. That's what I do.
I see that.
Yeah, I see. I totally see that.
I mean, you know, I read a bit, you know, but when it all comes down to it, all I do is freaking read two gauges, 4-hour clips.
Uh-huh.
I mean, 8 hours a day watching gauges. I mean, man, if a guy doesn't read or do something, he'll go insane.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it again. Let's try to keep to the lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's a writer-director and you don't read the lines as this writer-director has written them, you're not gonna get the part, you guys. That's why you have to memorize, you have to know it word by word. You can't improvise, because that's not your job as an actor. You got a script, you have to know that script.
That's unless they tell you to play with it, right? If they tell you, like, you can play with it, then it's okay to.
Yeah, but how often are you gonna hear that?
I don't know.
I mean, I have never, I've been casting for 30 years, unless you're working with comedians, I mean, I was working with Eddie Murphy, and Eddie Murphy could do anything he wanted, but he's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
You know, when you become Eddie Murphy, you can do whatever you want. When Robin Williams, he was let loose. But actors, when they get a script, this is your Bible. You're not gonna insult a writer-director with, oh, I think this would be better.
Yeah, of course.
And for most of you, you'll be going up on independent films, and that's the writer-director, correct? Okay, action.
So what exactly do you do down here?
Down here, I read.
How could you possibly read and still do your job? I don't understand that.
Look, I'm not answerable to you. I'm answerable to the chief.
Jeez, man, I'm just asking.
I do my job, okay?
Yeah, I know that.
Look, I do all right. I mean, I move around and I read a bit.
And the reading doesn't bother you at all?
No, I mean, I'm watching two gauges. Well, four actually. But the two main ones, those are the ones you gotta keep an eye on. The other two are auxiliary.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the two main ones, those are the ones, if they go, well,
Oh, yeah, I see.
yeah, I mean, those two main go and they break down, they go red line, you are fucking fucked.
You switch?
Over to the
So you switch over to the auxiliary?
Man, I do nothing. I do damn nothing. I ain't supposed to touch it. All right, if that thing goes, blows, it's the larboard or starboard. I just shut down and I call the bridge and the chief in that order.
And then you switch to the auxiliary.
Oh man, I'm telling you, when the engine goes, that's it. It's nothing, that's it, man. It's nothing to read.
So then what the hell is the auxiliary gauge doing there?
It's for standby. You gotta have a standby.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't have a standby on an automatic oil feed. I mean, if the main goes without an automatic standby, you are fucking fucked. You know what I mean?
yeah, I see that.
I mean,
And you keep an eye on,
And you keep an eye on them.
I on what? I'm constantly looking at it. That's my job.
Yeah, I see that.
I mean, you know, I read a bit, but what it all comes down to is basically I'm watching 2 gauges for 4 hours a clip.
Uh-huh.
I mean, 8 hours a day watching 2 gauges. I mean, if God doesn't read it do something, man, he'll go insane.
Yeah.